speak out on the issue, or do they only care about allegations of sexual assault and sexual harassment when a conservative is accused? Joining us now with reaction from the Daily Wire, our friend Candace Owens is back, and a huge congratulations are in order. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's great to be back.
It's great to have you back. I don't know, Candace. I would just like to think that people are consistent in their views and their opinions, and they apply standards equally. I am applying the same standard and the same courtesy, due process, presumption of innocence I provided Justice Kavanaugh, to Andrew Cuomo, as I provided to Hannity. Democrats don't seem as consistent, though. Why?
You know, I totally agree with you. I look at this story, and of course, because I'm a conservative, I do believe in due process, and I don't think that we should rush to assume anything. That said, am I not somewhat enjoying this, watching him? I have a personal opinion. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. He has been living by the sword of watching allegations that really had no proof behind them take out his political opponents. He's added fire to them. He was proud to do this, to go after the Trump administration, the Trump family. And so now you're seeing it slipped on the other side, and he's squirming. He doesn't know what to do. So I think a lot of people tonight are saying, of course, we believe that we should follow the due process of law. But it is sort of something that feels like now you finally see how we felt when Christine Blasey Ford arrived after 30 years of amnesia, stepped out of 30 years of amnesia with absolutely zero proof, and went after Brett Kavanaugh. And we were told, you have to hashtag believe women. You have to hashtag me too, absent any facts. So it's really hard for me to find it in my heart to feel bad for Governor Cuomo tonight.
You see, but, you know, if you really do believe in the concept of the presumption of innocence and due process, that's a little bit harder. You know, I can give you a litany, a long list, Candace, of issues where we got things right and the media mob got things wrong. We were right about Russia, the hoax, the conspiracy theories, the lies and misinformation. This program, I started out in Atlanta, Georgia. I was right about Richard Jewell. I didn't rush to judgment. UVA, we were right there. Duke Lacrosse, we were right there, too. We were right on Ferguson, and we were right on Baltimore, and we were right on Cambridge. And the media, they get it wrong all the time. Sometimes it might take me a little longer to get to the answer, but I'm going to wait and see what the evidence shows us. But they're not willing to do that to conservatives, but they give every bit of due process and total silence for their fellow Democrats.
And we shouldn't be surprised about that. I mean, you bring up Kamala Harris. This is the woman that stood on stage next to Joe Biden and called him a racist. She called him out on his policies, which she was accurate in that assumption, by the way, calling him out on his voting record back when he was a senator, and said, I was that little girl. And what did she do? She then, strapped on to his coattails and said, oh, I support him. We're going to make a great team. And she actually pointedly at one point said, that's just politics. That really is a perspective that most Democrats have. That's just politics. They're willing to do vicious things to take out people, things that people don't deserve, as long as they can assume power. Right now, they're remaining silent because it's somebody on their side, and all they care about is making sure that Democrats remain powerful. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about women. They don't hashtag believe women. They hashtag believe women that further their political goals.
All right, Candace, now I do have a personal question. Would you like to share with our audience the amazing, incredible, great news in your life?
Oh, absolutely. I had my first child, a healthy, bouncing baby boy, and it's been such a special time.
That is the greatest news. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. Congratulations. If I can give you some parenting advice, do not teach the child to talk. Ever. Because when they get older, like I'm teasing, they will talk back. I promise you. I'm kidding. All right, congratulations, Candace.